Good morning from ABC 13. I'm Stephen Romo.
And I'm Samika Knight. Here's the very latest news for you this morning. Deputies say the drowning of a landscaper in northwest Harris County appears to be an accident. It happened around 7:30 last night. The man's body was found in a pond with a waterfall off Barker Cypress in Tuckerton. His co-workers searched for him all day and checked nearby emergency centers. They didn't find him there. The man was found still wearing his landscaping gear in the pond.
He was wearing the landscaping, a large blower pack that wears on their back. So it's very heavy, probably weighs 15 to 20 pounds. And that might be what held him under the water. He wasn't able to come back out.
Deputies say the man was just off the embankment in the water, which is about 6 feet deep.
New this morning, a police officer put a tourniquet around a man's arm after he was found shot in the parking lot of a Northeast Houston Whataburger. Officers believe that man was shot across the street at a Shell station on Homestead at the North Loop, then walked to the restaurant to try to get help. We counted at least 13 evidence markers at that gas station. The man was shot once. Police arrested the suspected shooter, and that victim will survive.
Well, take a look. These videos have led to disturbing accusations and now a state investigation into a preschool in Austin. 2 videos titled Kitty Fight Club were sent to a TV station. One parent told the station the preschool director and a teacher paired children, put them inside a circle, and then allowed them to fight. The director sent a letter home to parents admitting it was a mistake. She said she did allow a little bit of shoving, what she called shirt slapping, also because she was trying to, quote, unteach that fighting is a fun game and that hurting others is okay.
I have no idea what shirt slapping is.
I don't either.
Well, new this morning, LeBron James says Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey was misinformed or not educated when he tweeted support for the protesters in Hong Kong. LeBron made the comment after returning home from a week-long tour of China.
Yes, we all do have freedom of speech, but at times there are ramifications for the negative that can happen when you're not thinking about others and you're only thinking about yourself.
When asked about his thoughts on the political side of the events in China, the Lakers superstar said he didn't know enough to comment on the situation. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver addressed the issue last week involving Morey, saying the NBA is not apologizing for Morey exercising his freedom of expression.
All right, well, now let's check in with Jeff Ealing at Minute Maid Park as the Astros get ready to take on the Yankees. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, guys. So there's going to be a watch party here. The gates open at 3. The game is gates open at 1. The game is at 3. You can get down here wearing your shirt and wearing your towel, but you also got to have a sweet, sweet ride. You might think you're an Astros fan, but does your ride look like this?
It gets people's attention. Everybody's turning around, thumbs up, high-fiving. They're clapping or honking at you.
Ralph Lopez of Two-Way Signs first made his own custom wrap for a Corvette in 2017, and it turned so many heads he's done it again with this car.
It caught me. I was like, oh, look at that.
Astros fan Aaron Perot only needed one look to fall in love with the 2018 Vet.
Man, what would you give to have that on your ride?
I would give a lot for it. I saw it and I was like, I want to have one of those.
As cool as it is, you cannot commission Lopez to do this to your car because of licensing restrictions. But feel free to take as many pictures as you want.
I think that's really cool. We love the Astros, so it's awesome.
You think that you could be seen riding around town and something like that?
I probably wouldn't drive it, but my fiance for sure.
And check this out, the exhaust on most Corvettes goes vroom, 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 vroom. The exhaust on this Corvette goes, let's go, Astros! Vroom, 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 vroom.
I've never heard exhaust like that, but you know what? I love it.
I do too. Love that.
All right, thanks, Jeff. And Lita, don't try that at home.
Hey, no sound effects with this forecast. That's all I have to say. All right, weather-wise for today, starting off dry this morning, but expect some late night storms with a line of rain as well accompanying our next front. Today, those rain chances will be building as we get closer towards sunset. Those rain chances lows right around 40%, and then they will be peaking, I think, around midnight. The frontal system right now has not made its way into the Lone Star State, but that will change as we get into the afternoon, and then later on this evening during the overnight hours will be the best chance or opportunity of seeing some widespread rains here across southeast Texas. So we'll be monitoring a wet commute on Wednesday. For today, there will be a slight threat, especially later on today, with some slower moving storms for some excessive rainfall, but it will be on the isolated level, isolated end to that. So don't expect anything too widespread, not too many issues. So let's talk about Wednesday and time out this front. We start off warm ahead of the front, but once that front moves through, dropping those rain chances and the humidity, the winds start to pick up. I think temperatures will be hovering mainly into the 60s during the afternoon, and then dropping down overnight by Thursday morning, waking up to temperatures back down in the mid to upper 50s, mid 70s for the highs, and then we'll manage to see those winds picking up out of the Gulf ahead of our stronger front, which arrives on Monday. That one is going to give us a few more extra days of seeing some nicer weather. Elisa.
We are highlighting a closure at one of the busiest interchanges in the city in the overnight hours and early morning hours. Take a look. US 59, the southbound feeder, I should say the feeder road, from South Rice to Chimney Rock. It's going to be 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. through Saturday. Now, this is just a feeder road. The main lanes, Richmond is another possibility for you, although there is some construction there as well. But this is an area that a lot of people use to get into all of that neighborhood right behind the Galleria. So just be aware of that closure of the feeder road, Rice to Chimney Rock in the overnight hours.
Good to know. Super busy area. Thanks, Elisa. And that's it for ABC 13 Eyewitness News this morning.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us.
Look at that.
Ignore this, right?
No, embrace it.
Not to be ignored. You need to ride in that car.
Yeah.
I want to put Jeff in the driver's seat, you in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Hanging outside of your best friend's ride. I love it.
All right, guys, have a great day. Join us on ABC13.com as well as our news app for more Astros. Astros! The crazy continues.